Hello everybody. So today I'm going to show you how to properly sit when you play the guitar. Now I know this sounds very much like just common knowledge. It's sitting and it's playing the guitar. Why should that be so difficult? Well, it's actually very important to learn how to sit correctly when playing not just the guitar but any instrument so that not only you can perform your best, but you also won't injure your body or break the guitar or do anything like that. When you're performing any musical instrument, the number one enemy is tension. You don't want to be too tense or tighten up your muscles or be in an unnatural position for too long. Not only does it just get super uncomfortable and distracting when you're trying to play music, but also it could actually cause injury. When you play the guitar for too long or too repetitively in the wrong position, you could actually hurt your hands and wrists. And we don't want that because if you do get hurt, you have to stop playing and let it heal. And that means you could be out of commission for a while. We don't want that. Now, I do have to say, I'm using my own personal guitar. This is a right-handed guitar, and I teach a lot of stuff right-handed. So if you are using a left-handed guitar right now, just kind of flip-flop everything that I'm doing to the other side, and it will still work the same way. So right now, I'm sitting in a chair. It sounds kind of silly, but if you have a chair or a stool, you should be using that. These are a lot better than, say, sitting on the floor or sitting on your bed. They offer the most support, they keep everything nice and structured, and it'll keep you nice and balanced. Also, I'm not sitting all the way kind of leaning back on the chair like this. I'm actually scooted forward a little bit away from the back of the chair. Chair backs are great for when you're relaxing and maybe not playing right now, but when you are playing, you should scoot forward and also keep both feet flat on the floor. Keep yourself nice and balanced and sit up tall. We don't want to bend ourselves forward or bend ourselves back. It'll hurt our backs and it won't be nice. We want to keep ourselves nice and tall, our head nice and elevated, and we're staring straight forward. Now, the guitar itself has these nice little cutouts here in the body, and the easiest thing to do is to take that and put that on your leg like this, so it's nice and balanced. Take your right hand. You can rest it right here, maybe a little bit closer so that you can easily access the strings. And your left hand should go here on the neck. Now with your left hand, or with whatever hand you're using to hold the neck, you don't want to grip it like this, like you're holding a baseball bat. Your palm should actually never touch the back of the guitar neck, at least when you're playing. Best thing to do is take your thumb and position it where it's across from wherever your middle finger or second finger is. You're kind of pinching everything together. Now, this is the general easy way to hold a guitar. You can also tilt the neck up a little bit if it helps adjust the angle on your wrist. It's very common that some people, when they play, they start bending the wrist out like that or bending it too far the other way. If you're feeling tension, if you're feeling pain, you're holding it wrong and you need to adjust so that it's not happening that way. But if you hold just like this, you should be okay and good to go. There's really only a couple other things you need to know. Number one, don't lean the guitar body back into you. You want to keep it straight, vertical, up and down, and then have it positioned so that you can hold everything just fine. Again, if you want to tilt the neck up a little bit to kind of keep everything nice and balanced and easier on you, you can do that, but let's not tilt it down. Also, as you play and as you're learning your instrument, you are going to want to look over and check to see where your fingers are on the fretboard to make sure you're playing things correctly. As you're learning, that's fine. But once we get to performing music, you want to keep your head up nice and straight and look at your music. Use your ear and a lot of practice to tell you where your fingers need to go. If you constantly play bent over like this, looking down at your guitar strings or looking down at the guitar, your head is bent, your neck is bent, your back is bent. Eventually that's going to hurt. So keep yourself up nice and straight, stare forward, hold your guitar like this, and you should be ready to go.